everyone. Let me turn down.
Radiance ban.
Okay, there we go. I was wondering why we had no sound, but it was because I muted everything else.
10
So,
seconds to
we're now
pick.
into the game. An interesting AA ban.
5 seconds
I
remain.
believe they used it to their own benefit. Or was that in
Dyer's
the...
ban.
May have been in the first game. And a pretty regular death profit ban. At least in my opinion.
10 seconds to pick.
Believe Defense of the Illinois did pretty well in their
Radiant team
game
pick.
last night. Unfortunately, Farm and Feed was unable to play their game. That will be rescheduled.
Only 10 seconds. 5
Let's
seconds.
make sure that
hurry,
the
hurry.
stream is working. Some people are watching.
Reserve
Good.
time.
Just want to make sure that everything's going well. Anyway, for this first pick here, if I remember correctly, they did do pretty well with a Viper pick in the first game they played, but this time they're going to go with Clockwork. Pretty good hero if I do say so myself. Nice offlane. Can do a little bit poorly if they get the right heroes, as getting stuck in the cogs can have its own downsides. I mean, if they went for a Skywrath here or something like that, that could be annoying. They're gonna go for a Razor and a Void. Now this is pretty scary. They have mid-game set reasonably well with the Razor. And of course, as everyone knows from playing any pub ever, Void is a, well, shall we say, is a pretty good hero. Need to nerf the shit out of him, in my opinion.
10 seconds to pick.
Silencer.
Radiance ban.
Oh my god.
Dyer's
I hate
ban.
this when it logs me out of Twitch when I'm fucking streaming. Well, whatever. I guess I'll just sign in.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain. Reserve time.
So the silencer could be good to stop a possible chrono. I'm not exactly sure about the cast time difference between the global silence and the chronosphere, but probably an opportunity for that, I would imagine. I think the Skywrath ban is pretty good here, especially if you have Clockwork, because as I was saying before, he can get utterly destroyed.
5 seconds.
A Blade Mail would be actually kind of interesting. You could just let the Skywrath through, do a Blade Mail.
Dyer's ban.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you were out today, but it was pouring. I wasn't out in it, but I was at the football game, and they moved us inside because of a lightning warning, and sat in the Ark for an hour, which was super fun. Finally left because they weren't going to start the game for a while.
Radiant team are now
But it was really raining, which is why I delayed this game, or I moved a game to a different day so that we could start at 7 instead of 6, because I wasn't going to get back at 6. And a Lich pick is one of the many combos you can do with Void.
10 seconds to
With the
pick.
Chronosphere keeping everyone together, you can do Lich, Witch
5
Doctor,
seconds.
heroes like
Hurry,
that,
hurry.
where you get lots of bouncing between them.
Reserve time.
And if they manage to land all this together, it'll be great. Another good thing about Lich is that he can cast his Lich Ball before Silencer does the global. So if Silencer's not caught in the Chronosphere, sees the Chronosphere and is about to global, Lich can cast the ult before the global does end up going off.
Dire team are now picking.
And the Venomancer, kind of interested in, because it seems like, at least from my perspective, that he has a very good chance of dying and not doing much apart from just a Poison Nova. Because they have a lot of damage so far for farm and feed.
10 seconds to pick. 5 seconds remain. Reserve time.
So check and see what's going to go on here. They might want to get another hero to combo up with the Void. I mean, I'm thinking Witch Doctor could be great. The only thing you have to worry about is if you get possibly caught inside, or if Silencer does not get caught in the Chronosphere, then you would have to worry about him just using global. Well, in fact, Slark will be good. You can secure up more of that mid game without the needing the Chronosphere necessarily. With Slark and Razor, you can get a lot of pick-offs, which will definitely be helpful. Now for the side of Defense of the Illinois, they're going to need some good initiator. His Clockwork's good, but you need something to follow that up.
Only 10
And so I guess maybe another initiator, you're going to need a decent amount of damage. Now,
5
unfortunately,
seconds
Skywrath already
remaining.
banned out is going to be a bit of a problem. Going to see also if the Silencer wants to be in a farming role
You
or
still
in a
haven't reached
support
a
role.
conclusion. Clearly, Dota is the right game for you.
I love this announcer pack. But they're going to need some more hard lockdown, as so far with only the Clockwork, heroes like Slark and Void are just going to run all over them. Even the Lich. Lich can go pretty fast by himself. So far, Defense of the Illinois is 1-0 farm feed. Nothing doing yet for that. Some more Group B action here for the moment. And with the Kunkka, I mean, he is pretty tanky. So he'll be able to survive a lot of the stuff they're going to throw out
10
here.
seconds to pick.
But problem with
5
Static Link is going to
seconds.
take a bunch of his
Hurry,
damage
hurry.
away.
Reserve time.
So those big hits that he usually gets may not end up happening. Oh, let me turn my open mic on in case anyone wants to watch in game. We'll figure out how to do this. I know I will. There we go. Right in front of me. Yeah, that's good. Now, Weaver ban
Radiant's ban.
for Radiant, I'm not exactly sure about, as he can get caught in the Chronosphere just as easily. Feel like picking a another big tanky core to ban
Only
out would have
10
been maybe
seconds.
better.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. dire team pick.
Someone texted me saying they have a game now. I mean, I don't think there's any other game now.
Only 10 seconds. Radiant
Whatever.
team pick.
Yeah, let's see. Rubik is actually pretty good. Stealing the global, if they can do it, would be pretty good. And even other spells could be interesting. It'd be kind of funny if Rubik got the hook shot. But things like the boat and the poison over are definitely going to be very helpful if they can pick that up. Silencer definitely can die very easily
10 seconds to pick.
to that, even with the mech. Now for the
5
side of the defense of the
seconds
Illinois, I feel like they need a little bit more lockdown. I mean,
Reserve
Slark,
time.
Void, they have Escapes, and Razor and Lich can both run pretty fast. Now the Bloodseeker, okay.
Dirt.
I mean, it's going to prevent Void from running away a little bit, and for Slark, it's gonna make him not able to regen as much. So that could definitely work. Okay,
Prepare yourselves. We're nearly ready.
so this will be Defense of the Illinois versus Farm and Feed. We'll have QX4 on the Bloodseeker. Jackie will be playing the Clockwork. Nico Nakoni will be playing the Kunkka. MIAO will be playing the Venomancer. And lastly, we'll have Zephyrus Z on the Silencer. And for the Dire side, we're going to have Chromosome playing the Slark. Zips will be playing the Lich. Nope, not going to say it. Todd will be playing the Razor. And Best Curry in Town will be on the Void. They're going to do a quick roam here into the Radiant side jungle. See who has the wards here. Will be Rubik, so let's see him place. Yep, place a ward right there.
30 seconds until
Digital
And
sports.
2 disconnects. Well, while this is gonna go on, I guess I'll check Steve's in chat. Shout out to you guys watching the game. Well, hopefully it's not a puppy paws. So, okay. So we're getting a 1 reconnect. That's good.
when last we left our heroes,
I have to check something on the schedule for a moment.
now murder each other for my amusement.
Okay. So it looks like we'll be having Kunkka in the mid versus Todd on the Razor. And look to see Razor probably dominating that, depending on how he scales it up. Looks like we're going to have dual lanes once again from Defense of the Illinois. And actually, this could be a first blood here. And in fact, I believe it will. Yes. So, mistake going for this ward spot here. And quickly punished. We'll have a Void Rubik against a Bloodseeker, and an unfortunately dying Silencer. Looks to be in the support role. So we're actually going to be doing double dual lanes for both teams. We'll have Jackie here on the Clockwork. We're going to have a Venomancer as well against a Slark Lich, and see this lane coming back pretty quickly here. They did not block the camp, so they will be able to pull it back if they wish to do so. Yep, and already the lane's starting to come back under the tower.
Boom! There it goes!
So far, nothing particularly interesting here for the moment. Let's see. What kind of timing is oop, he is going to go for the curse build. This will be interesting. I don't exactly agree with the glaives. I think last word is pretty good. But the curse I definitely like. Because you can definitely manhandle heroes. Oh. I like these heroes. In fact, Clockwork ended up dying here. Looks like he was alone. And against a Lich and a Slark, you definitely want to watch out, because they can put out a good amount of damage. All these kills happening all around, and I just cannot see them. Looks like Farm and Feed getting off to a quick early lead here. 3-0.
Incoming!
Yep, Void already getting some pretty good farm here. Sub 3 minutes. So far it looks like Razor by far leading the last hits. This Kunkka is not having a good time of it. Only 6-20 against the 15-6. 15-7 now. Yeah, and he's one of the best for Defense of the Illinois, so not off to a great start as Defense of the Illinois. Not even just last hit wise, but also the 0-3 score they have. And they gotta watch out for that, because this Void, Slark, Razor, they can all snowball pretty quickly. And Defense of the Illinois is gonna be hard pressed to stop their quick roaming skills. As in fact, everyone except the Rubik can move pretty fast. So they'll be able to move between lanes pretty quickly. Both teams have, I would say, slightly greedy lineups. Oh, in fact, Void's gonna blink in. They should be able to get the Silencer killed once again. So, Silencer's third death, I believe, and I think at this point they're just gonna have to switch the Clockwork up to the top lane. Switch the Clockwork up, bring the Silencer down as well as the Bloodseeker, and maybe they can get a couple of kills there. Good news is now there's no mana for either the Void or the Rubik. He is going to use a Clarity, which means he'll have one more spell beam to use. Maybe two at the end of the Clarity.
In accordance with the rules of Dota, ownage has been
Kunkka dying. Is
initiated.
Razor gonna end up dying to this? No, super close, and he has the regen rune as well, so he'll pop that and be sitting pretty. 5-0 for Farm and Feed, and look to see it continue. In fact, Clockwork not in a great place right now, and is gonna get pounced by this Lark in just a moment here. Cogs bounces him out a little bit, and can't catch up, unfortunately.
Homing in.
Yeah, no one on Defense of Illinois doing super great here. Actually, Bloodseeker has some okay farm. Let's check this Kunkka set here in just a moment after this dive. Actually, he could maybe get him. Needs one more. Yeah, shouldn't have turned into the trees there.
To the narrow maze with you.
This is getting out of control very quickly
Radiant's middle tower is taking
for Defense of
damage.
Illinois. They're gonna have to. I think at this point they just need to switch lanes. Either that or start 5-manning. There's
Radiant's
not
middle
too much they
tower
can
is
do
being
here
attacked.
because none of these lanes are really working out. I mean, the Bloodseeker, I guess, is getting some farm, but that's about it. In fact, Razor coming in with a haste rune and is going to be able to get
Observe.
the,
One of the teams
oh,
is
no, the boat's gonna miss.
Dota.
And the haste rune still got a little bit of time left, so Razor will be able to get out of there. So, diving Silencer into the tower with a haste rune is the Razor, and with that kind of health, he can definitely do it.
Rock it on.
What's a pinging going on here? Oh, why are the creeps following? What? Why is this happening? Why did that happen?
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Oh. Whatever. That was really weird.
Dire's middle tower taking
Somehow they managed to
damage.
follow him all the way through there without losing the aggro.
Do it with
Actually,
flair.
Slark getting close to dead. Not level 6 yet.
Middle tower
We need
taking
about 2 more
damage.
creeps for that. In mid lane, we're going to have to see what Kunkka's going to end up doing here.
Dire's bottom
In terms
tower
of
is being
items,
attacked.
as getting a little bit slow on, starting off a little bit slow, should I say, on the farm.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Looks like Clockwork is maybe going for an early blade mail.
Dire's bottom tower
Could help
is
him a
being
little bit.
attacked.
Nothing too big in terms of damage by
Dire's
itself,
bottom
but
tower
altogether
under fire.
may do a decent amount.
Dire have fortified their towers.
Gonna use the Fortify here for some creeps. Maybe just to knock them away. And in fact, Razor's gonna get a DD here, and he's going to... Did they see it? Would have been really close. Razor gonna show it in the mid lane. Would have thought maybe he would come down to the bottom here, but not gonna be the case for now.
Rock it on.
In fact, using the Chrono here is the Void. Boat off the mark here, as that super move speed in the Chronosphere is very good. Gonna get the Rubik, but at the
Radiant's
cost
middle tower is
of the
taking
Venomancer on the
damage.
bottom line. Or should I say they were two separate engagements,
Radiant structures are fortified.
which old used.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
The Chronosphere down as well, and
Radiant's middle
look
tower
to see
is taking damage.
Defense of the Illinois maybe take a little bit of advantage off this first kill I have here.
Radiant's
be the
middle
case for now.
tower is being attacked.
Actually, this tower almost down. They will get it. Razor coming in. Conk out of mana, going to start the static link. And taking a lot of damage is the Razor, but not able to chase. Unfortunately, could have turned back there for the moment, but actually Bloodseeker coming in now. Doesn't have any mana, so he's going to back off. 10 minutes into the game here. Almost 5,000 in XP. For farm and feed. Net worth 5k as well. Switch over to the net worth. Yeah, this curse is actually starting to work out okay against the Void, as he never has any mana. But at what cost is most of the heroes on Defense of the Illinois aren't getting very good farm here. Most heroes are about 2k ahead. Most of the cores, they're going to pick up the Silencer, and he should be dead quick, fast, and in a hurry. The Gale coming out as well, but unfortunately not really going to do much. The boat completely off the mark, unfortunately. They could maybe get a Rubik kill, possibly not going to happen. Static Link coming out, lots of damage being put onto the Kunkka. Will they be able to kill him? I believe they will, as he's not going to be able to get out of this at all, especially with the double bash, and that's going to be 2 kills for farm and feed, make it 10-1. And look to see this transition into a push. They can maybe get the Venomancer as well, and they will. Just need one more hit on that, still had the extra damage. Some of these farm and feed heroes are a little low, so they may not commit to this push. Tower's starting to get beat down just a little bit. Leaves room for the Razor, that's going to be nice for him if he wants to come back and push that lane a little bit. Slark is well going to bring the creeps in here and will check around the side. No heroes for the moment.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Void going to get X'd into the Torrent, and they have the boat to follow up. The Lich Ball coming out and will end up killing the Silencer. They do get the Void though, so worth it in my opinion. They also got the Lich Ball used as well. Looks like Slark possibly had to go back to base there. Razor going to use the illusions on mid, give a little bit of momentum towards that middle tower there. Looks like he is going to go for the straight Ags build. Void has the Mask of Madness going to come out to the top lane. But at bottom, actually, a bit of engagement going on here. Eye of the Storm going to use hops off the cogs twice, and nothing doing there for the moment. Looks like Slark is going to go for the Shadow Blade first here. Bloodseeker, no choices right now. Has the most farm in his team, but not even close to anything of the cores for farm and feed. Razor has the DD and could possibly use it if he needs to. Probably going to go off and roam right now to find something. Clockwork here on the side. They're going to use the Rupture, and will they get the cogs off? Oh, yeah, they get the mini stuns, and they will get the hookshot as well as the cogs onto the Rubik. Going to pick him up and send him out of the cogs. Torrent going to be able to land easily because of the cogs, the boat coming in. It should be able to get the kill, and it will. Is Chrono up? Yes, it is, but not too much follow-up here. Do they have the Lich Ball? Not for another 30 seconds, unfortunately. So this should be an easy tower here. They're not going to be able to see the Void here because of this tree right here. Torrent going to prevent any sort of follow-up from farm and feed. They will get tower trade, though. That Razor DD helping out a lot there. Silencer's just going to have to sit back for the moment. Doesn't want to go in against that Razor with 1400 health, and the DD doesn't want to fight him at all. Probably a good idea as well. Actually, it looks like Slark's going to come in and will find them on the high ground. Should be able to get Clockwork fairly easily. Almost dead. The bounces off the cogs and does end up dying. The Lich Ball, though, they're going to do the Delta Split, and it only gets one kill. So, again, a game of trades here for Defense of the Illinois. They're getting the kills and giving them up as well, but I would say they're slightly on the positive side of the exchanges here. Just slightly, though. Smoke going to get used by Lich as well as Rubik for farm and feed. They're going to go through the Radiant jungle here, but not going to find anything, as all of the Radiant heroes are on the other side of the map. Going to come in and wait and see that they're not at the tower, and nothing going to happen for the moment here. Smoke does wear off, but they are still in the trees for the moment. If someone does decide to TP down here, they're going to be in for a big surprise. Lich still hasn't shown himself, but Rubik
Radiant
has.
have fortified their
Razor going to come in. We'll start static linking up with Kunkka. Kunkka going to use the phase boots and will be able to get out of there quickly. 3 TPs coming in to the Radiant Tier 1, and will they be able to see the Void? Does not look like it. He's going to come in and will get the Chrono on both of them. Global Sound's coming off. Going to prevent the Rubik as well as the Lich from falling up on that. They get 1 kill from the Clockwork. Are they going to be able to get 2? It looks like no. And Void will end up dying. They will get the second kill, though. But coming in quickly is Defense of the Illinois. Chromosome coming in off the side, though. Will be able to get the Silencer. Will they be able to get the Bloodseeker? It looks like maybe. Nope. Has a stack of speed, so going to be able to kite them for a little bit. Not going to get killed by the Razor, just barely. But the Lich coming in off the side. Going to be 4-1 for Farm and Feed. And Kunkka just comes in a little bit too late. Will they be able to find him? Slark moving out to the side here. Going to get X'd and torrented up, but not going to be enough to kill him at all.
Dire's top tower is under
Great
siege.
positioning from Farm and Feed. Chasing down the heroes and having the
Radiant's bottom tower
correct
is demolished.
positions here from the support heroes in case anyone wanted to leave. Going down to 10k experience for Farm and Feed, as well as 10k in the net worth. And the items are just not there. Oh! Shot barely off the mark. The items are just not there for Defense of the Illinois so far. Walking onto this observer board. It looks like Silencer's just going to go for the Ags rush here. Well, maybe not a rush, but he is going to go for the Ags first. And 2 Blade Mails coming out. Bloodseeker getting one as well as the Clockwork. They are going to rupture up and silence the Void, but I don't believe they'll be able to kill him. He actually bashes both of them. Gets pretty close to killing them before he's going to time walk away. They do see him though because of the Bloodseeker, and they will be able to kill him. So good kill. Picking him off there. He was sitting there without a TP and got punished for it. Looks like he's going to go for the Maelstrom, I believe. So look to see him start hitting fast in those Chronospheres. Which with the mech up is definitely good. As well as Racer with his Ags already. See if he wants to go the refresher. The Ags refresher. Should be interesting. Slark is going to be able to get the Shadow Blade in just a second if he wants to. But Defense of the Illinois doing a little bit better now. This Bloodseeker at least is getting some money. They're going to smoke up under their tier 2 mid. Clockwork's going to lead the way here. And will they be able to see Rubik coming in? They will be able to hookshot him. Not the best kill so far. Lich is going to see this on side, gets bounced off by the cogs, and he's going to get the last word. He will throw out the Lich Ball. The Global Sound's coming out, but the Lich Ball has already started. They're going to get 1 for 2 so far, so doing good. Bloodseeker putting some good damage onto the Razor, and he's getting slowed a lot by the Venomancer. Will be able to get it. The Chrono coming in from the Void. He's going to be able to get 2 kills right off the bat. Going to start working onto the Bloodseeker, and some good bashes coming out at the end of that. Means he's going to get locked on for just a little bit longer. They will get the pounce onto the Kunkka, and again, 4 kills for Farm and Feed. This time, in return, though, Defense of Illinois does get 3 because catching up a couple of supports at the beginning of that fight. So ended up not being terrible for Defense of the Illinois this time. And not much they can really do off of that slight victory for Farm and Feed. Slark just going to run these creeps into the tower here. Clockwork will receive them and take them off.
Coming in.
Void has the Maelstrom now and will be able to start the quick jungling. Lich gonna start running for that Ags. See if Rubik wants to get an item as well. Not really sure what Kunkka should go for at this point. There's a number of things that he could do. Oh, in fact, wow. Clockwork decided to get the blade mail quickly. The rupture coming out, and they will be able to see him in just a moment. He are going to be able to get the kill just barely from the Bloodseeker damage. But in mid, they're going to start running into the tower here, see if they can take that down. Only a couple of heroes to defend for the moment for Defense of the Illinois. The storm popped. It's going to start doing some damage to the tower here. The Plague Ward's starting to force him out of the way. And nothing doing for the moment. A little bit of quiet in the storm here. Void waiting in the wings, ready to get the Chrono laid down. And did they see him with that? I don't believe so. Plague Ward's starting to be put. If he goes a little bit farther, he is going to come in. Chrono on 3 as well as the tower. They're going to get the Global Silence though, so no Lich Ball for the moment. He is going to get torrented as well as hit with the boat, so this should be a kill on him. They are going to pop the Lich Ball out. Blade Mail coming out. Hookshot misses. So all in all, they do get the Void at not too much cost themselves. Razor's going to start chasing though. Actually, will get the Silencer, so it's going to be... Oh, Bloodseeker ended up dying, fortunately. So, what looked to be good turned out to not be so. Will they get the Rubik, though? Could make it a little bit better. Actually, Kunkka, though,
More death.
a little bit too aggressive, and he is going to end up dying.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Should be able to get the tower as well if they wish to do so.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
And again, they'll wait on the sidelines.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Going to see if they're going to come in. The Clockwork will so far, but Slark wanted to catch up to that, but won't be able to do so, as Clockwork is going to go back under the shadow of his own tower.
And it's off.
They're going to start moving over to a different side here. They're going to get the Rupture off onto the Void as well as the boat. Looks like he may have backtracked the boat damage there, and going to be doing a lot of damage here. They will end up killing him, though. Razor almost ends up killing the Bloodseeker, but they get him caught in the cogs, and will they be able to kill him? Yes, they will, in expense of the Clockwork. Bloodseeker going to... Oh, no, Bloodseeker didn't end up dying yet. Silencer almost dead, though. But will they be able to kill the Slark in return for this? He is still under the tower, and Venomancer trying to run away. The poisons should be able to get the last hit. Actually, the tower does. Rubik will pick him up. Lich will get the last shot on that, so going to be 3 for 3 under the tower here.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Lots of creeps coming in here to the bottom, so Rubik is going to take care of that. Has the X stolen. Check the graphs again here. Starting to bottom out here for Farm and Feed with these last couple of fights. Oh. Net worth as well. This means the items should start coming for Defense of the Illinois. Double Blade Mail's out so far. Could possibly get Sanj into a Heavens. Venomancer does have the Meg, so good for him. And the Shadow Blade out for Kunkka.
Nice.
Look to see Lich getting close to that Ags, though, which could help a lot, as that ult has been doing a lot of work. Even though he does usually have to cast it afterwards. Global coming out. Interesting. They're going to be able to get the Clockwork in response. They'll take out the Slark with the boat. But Global is down for another 120 seconds. So, Farm and Feed now won't have to worry as much. X himself, see if he can scout something out here. Not too much there apart from the Venomancer, who will start backing up here. They do realize that the Kunkka is up here, so they may consider going for this. Well, shenanigans with the self-X. Gonna use the Shadow Blade so it gets out at just the right time, seeing the Razor coming up. But over on the side here on the top lane, Void's gonna come in and should be able to get this Silencer kill very easily. Mask of Madness as well as the Maelstrom getting him too much attack speed and enough bashes will seal the deal. Going to start the push again is Farm and Feed. And 3 heroes ready to defend on the sidelines. Clockwork on the top. They may see that the cog was coming, or that the rocket flare was coming from that side, though, so they may know he's up there. Going to quickly deal with this possible split push. Oh, no, they won't. They'll take down the mid tower, and finally a tower going down. Farm and Feed's been working on those towers for a long time. Void will get the Mjolnir. So we're gonna see a lot of bashes coming out now. Now they're gonna do the self-X again. Pull up the Clockwork, but not too much happens after that though. They're going to launch at the Kunkka though, the ball coming out. Void gets sorry, that wasn't Void, that was Slark getting ruptured. And the Lich Ball bouncing between means they're going to get 4 kills so far, and maybe even get 5 with Bash at the right time. And Bloodseeker's running a little bit fast, so they won't be able to get the last kill, but 4 for 0. And could see a push onto the mid here. Nope, not gonna happen. The BKB for Razor will prevent, or not prevent, but interrupt a possible global silence, but it's not going to stop the rupture. Then again, he hasn't been really the rupture target, and it will prevent a bunch of the Venomancer damage. In fact, almost all of it. They're going to use the Eye of the Storm here and should be able to take down this tower pretty quickly. No defense here from Defense of the Illinois. So that's going to be, oh, actually, they're, as I said, they're going to glyph. Clockwork's going to come in by himself and will instantly die.
I am informed that
Bloodseeker coming in though, Slark almost dead, and they will be able to get that kill in return. Razor coming in pops the BKB, so no boat for that. They will almost be able to get him. Eye of the Storm doing a decent amount of damage, and taking a bunch of damage from the Bloodseeker, meaning he's not really doing anything right now, but the last hit from the Silencer will be enough. So, interesting. And Bloodseeker actually doing okay in terms of net worth here. Still far below the 2 upper cores, but doing a little bit better than the Slark at least. The rest of these Defense of the Illinois heroes here doing not too well. Void can come in, use the Chrono, will be able to start working on the Silencer, will be able to get that Lich Ball coming in, didn't need the bounce, and they'll be get 2 kills here to start off, and should be able to get this last outer tower with ease. Has the Torrent stolen? Could see that little bit of a setup for something else if they need it. Lich does have the rest of the Ags ready. Looks like a hook shot came out on the Rubik, but he blinked at the right time, I guess. Or was that maybe a 4-staff? It's weird here, constantly spotting all of the movement from Defense of the Illinois. So slow pushing it down, but a fight every time they push. But they get the job done. They're getting damage on these towers.
Boom, there it goes.
3 heroes doing rush for the moment. They're gonna ping it out. Venomancer thought it was happening, and they're gonna see it with the rocket flare, but already too late. They can't get there fast enough.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
So they'll give the Aegis probably to Void. Yep. And Haster in here as well if he wants it.
For 8 to 11 minutes.
Razor gonna take it. Void wanted it. Looks like Clockwork caught with the pounce, and the blade mail going off for the moment, but other heroes coming in, and in fact, Clockwork should die here. Nope, one more hit. Has the blink, though. No, the Fade Bolt bounce did not occur. So no kills there. Yet. But Farm and Feed in the driver's seat of this game, and they are going to declare they're going to push. They're gonna push right now into the mid. Well, maybe not. They sure wanted to, but I guess they'll procedurally go take this. Wait. Wow. I completely didn't see there was a tower there. My mistake. I thought that was their last shatter tower up here, but okay, they'll take this one down for the moment. Hook shot sounded like a miss over here. Yep. Trying to go for Slark, waiting in the trees.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Should be able to get this tower. Void gonna come and gets the Chrono on 2. Venomancer not caught though. Will be able to use the Poison Nova, but not really doing very much here. Void not really taking much damage here, and 4 kills already. Bloodseeker nowhere to be found, in fact. Was back at the base. And that's a tower down, and this should be at least an easy tier 3, if not a Rax.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Eye of the Storm doing a lot of work here. And they'll be able to get the tower quickly, and this will be a Rax. Only Bloodseeker up to defend for the moment.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks
And they can in fact switch mid if they feel like it. Eye of the Storm still up for a little bit. They will start to do so. Get some Eye of the Storm damage on there, but nothing left in the tank for the moment, so they'll come back. Bring the creeps with them. And start going for a second. Huh? No. Again, they decide not to force it. Possibly a good idea. They could definitely go for this tier 2 on the top instead. Actually, Slark with this Songe may go for a Heaven's Halberd. Would be good against the Bloodseeker. No BKB up. Has Heavens of his own, though. They are going to see the Slark, I believe. Maybe not. The Void coming in, though, takes a lot of damage and will be close to dead. Going to start lifestealing up, though. Good Chrono on 4, and the Eye of the Storm doing a bunch of damage. They will get the Rupture off onto the Void, which instantly kills him, but the Aegis is already triggered, and 4 heroes dead very quickly. Silence are going to be the last to fall. So it's going to be a full team wipe, and Defense of Illinois is going to call GG here 33 minutes in. 46 to 18 for Farm and Feed. And that quick lead in the beginning is what really set the pace of this game here. Defense of Illinois tried to pull it out, they tried to extend it, getting some decent fights midway through, but wasn't enough at that point. Farm and Feed too far ahead. That'll be that for this game here.